What's happening, you guys? Hi, welcome back. All right, today let's talk about versus duels. Apparently, a lot of people who play the game are not really familiar with versus. It turns out a lot of people, at least on this profile here, yeah, it's evident that they don't really know much about versus. And my other alliance, I'm going to show you how we have some stronger standards because we're the top alliance on the server. But it's important it really is very valuable to put your effort into versus, and I'll show you why. Okay, so right here you got this VS button right there. So today's theme. I've already got 2.9 million points so far for the day. Most of that just came from using my my skill medals. As you see right there, it calls for skill medals. I used my skill medals earlier. There's never a time when arms race calls for skill medals. So basically, on this particular versus day, I use the skill medals all day long. Exclusive weapon shards as well, I can use them all day long. I've not even tried to use them yet, which I'll get to in a second. The hero shards you can also use all day, but here's the thing. You get more shards when you use the elite recruit tickets, and so you get points for using elite recruit tickets, and then you also get points for using the hero EXP as well. 660 EXP gets you, in my case, 2.4 points. Okay, so now, it just so happens that right now is when arms race is also calling for EXP and elite recruit. So right now is when I want to be using it. I don't want to be using up my tickets or EXP when it's not called for by one or by both of them at the same time. Normally, what I'll do is because arms race calls for all these daily at the very least. Now, right here on this calendar, we can see what's going on there. Every time hero advancement's on there, then I'll know that's what. So see, 20 hours from now, or 20 hours from that segment, whatever, is when the next hero advancement segment is. So tomorrow morning I can use more EXP, but for now I want to use I want to make sure I do them at the same time. So normally, like tomorrow, because it'll be a different date, and at this point in time, this day here, it's not going to be calling for hero XP on versus anymore. So at that point in time, I'm only going to want to use just enough EXP to get all of these boxes open here, or actually all of these ones here. Now, if you take a look, what do you get out of these? You get the important thing here is you get I don't know that I'd really care too much about the speed ups part, because sometimes it costs you speed ups to get the speed ups, but more so, hey look, you get skill medals, 200 skill medals, 400 for that one, and 1,000 for the last box. So you get up to 1,600 skill medals for every segment, for every arms race segment that you get. So with there being 6 segments per day, we're talking about 9,600 skill medals that you can accumulate daily just from arms race alone. Now, then you look at what you get here: the diamonds and legendary recruit tickets. Those are very helpful too. Epic hero shards and more diamonds and all that. So now I'm gonna have a little bit more difficulty getting all those boxes, all these higher boxes open on this particular day, because I've been, I kind of intentionally saving what I can for, because I need to save my speed ups for versus. And I'm going to show you here on dual progress. So you have these days here now. So radar training, you can tap on that and you'll see what is called for on that particular day. So using stamina, yeah, you want to use up as much stamina as you can on that day. And arms race also calls for stamina, so you especially want to do it when that's going on. Completing radar tasks, that's another one here, which I'm going to cover in a second here. You can also use hero EXP, but again, it's kind of when do you want to use how much EXP? Now, sometimes you just might want to use just enough to get get all of the versus boxes open. Or other times, maybe you might be in a closer battle and you might want to burn more of it, or let's say we're winning more easily. Like right now, we're up 59 to 41%. That's a pretty good distance, although these scores are, honestly, they're nothing. That's actually kind of a joke, these scores, compared to what you're going to find on my other profile. Now, I can hit points ranking, and alright, and you'll see that, alright, I'm in second place, but I haven't even started that. But find here on the bottom, though, we got someone here who's only got 3,000 versus points for the entire week so far. We're on day 4. And again, look how many of them we don't even have a million yet. We got, what, 92 total? And so about 11 of them don't even have a million points yet. And at this point, it should easily have 8 to 10 million. So if we look at it, okay, only 22 people in this alliance have 10 million plus so far. Honestly, it's kind of embarrassing that that's the case. Now, some of these guys are hard hitters, though, too, like these two here, Dandelion and Arrow 88. They're very, very good. They're good contributors. Same with Let the Wookiee Win. So they might have had stuff going on there, too. I don't know. It's, they're not normally what I will call weak players here, but these kind of numbers in my other alliance are not getting the job done overall. We'll compare that. So we got 22 in this alliance with 10 million plus so far. Now let's go ahead and burn up these elite recruit tickets. Okay, I have 174 to work with now. Now these aren't going to score me a whole bunch of points. At least my experience. Now I'm going to get the arms race score points pretty quickly here, but they're not. Let's see. I'm going to go ahead and do 100. Okay, this is a nice new feature here. Since I got 170, I can go ahead and see. They're not even getting me to the 3.6 million box. Okay. Now, come on. Okay. Now we're gonna. All right. I guess it's automatically back down to this one. So, and then here's the other thing here. Okay, that's enough. Now, see, I got 49 out of 50. So once I hit 50, it's gonna give me 10 shards of my wish person, which right now is Marshall. I'm trying to 5-star him, so I'm trying to get as many Marshall shards as I can. Okay, we managed to get the 3.6 million box open, but yeah, that's only halfway to the 7.2. And now see, you got the red button there, so I'm gonna go ahead. There's my 10 Marshall shards. Okay, now don't use the survival recruit tickets because those are called for in a different on a different versus day. But now I can go ahead and use the free one because those, oh, and that's actually a gold lawyer too. Perfect. Lawyers are great because they get you more help received and longer amount of help time given when you get help from your alliance mates. Okay, so now first things first, when it comes to using the shards, let's use the hero specific stuff first. So the ones that have the green arrows are the only ones I'm going to go for first. So we got Williams here.
Don't worry, I'm here for you.
Alright, didn't get enough to really do a lot with him. I can use the gold shards on him, but I'm not going to, and I'm going to explain why in a bit here. So I'm trying to get Marshall to 5 stars first. I already got the other 4 members of my first squad already at 5. Marshall's the next strongest guy or hero, so I'm gonna focus on him. Try to get him to 5-star next. Now let's go ahead and go to Diva.
Commander, up for a friendly competition?
Okay, so but see now it's noticeably moving the versus counter just by doing tier upgrades only on that.
Officer, please give your orders.
Now you notice when they have enough hero specific shards, you have the green button, but now it's because I don't have enough hero specific shards to do the next tier upgrade. Now you get both the green and the blue. It's any combination of 60 shards, by the way, if you haven't noticed it. So since I have 5 of hero specific, I need 55 purple shards. But let's get through all the hero specific stuff first that I can do, and then we'll figure out what to do with the purple shards. Okay, next. Alright, I don't see anybody else there with who I can do hero specific on yet. So next, I'm gonna go ahead and come over to Marshall.
Invaders are destined to fail.
Okay, I don't have enough specific shards for him, so I'm gonna go ahead and do this. Okay, so now I got him to 14. I got to 7.2 million already, just from doing these shards. That alone, and I'll show you why it's important to do that, and try to get as many of the boxes open as you can here later in the video. Alright, so the other 30 shards, I'm going to hip pocket. I'm going to not use them at all. I don't need to burn them on other heroes. I want to get him specifically to 5 stars before I do anything else. So, at least me personally, that's my own way of, my own philosophy on how I'm doing it, and so I'll leave these 30 shards alone. I'll wait till next week when it's Hero Day again, and I'll hopefully have, if everything goes well, maybe 100 plus shards, gold shards by next week, and hopefully have more Marshall shards to go with it. So, because once you get to 4 stars, it takes 100 shards every time for every tier. Yeah, so I'm going to need 500 shards to get him from 4-star to 5-star, basically. Okay, that, on top of that, now let's go ahead and look at skill medals. Okay, so my Kim is already maxed out on skills.
Anyone got poison?
Okay, I do have some skill medals I can use, because I can see that there. I don't have a lot, because I already burned a lot of them.
Success is not the end.
Okay, I want to get them all at least to 20 star, level 20, so I can get all these multipliers maxed out.
The future is ours.
Okay, so
Invaders are destined to fail.
now see, I just got them there, but now these two here are usually the third one and the second one are usually the ones you want to focus on first. So, and with Marshall's case, increasing the attack of all team members for 6 seconds. Boost skill cooldown speed and reduce all damage taken by the hero with the highest attack, and fire the amount of machine gun dealing total penetration damage equal to blah blah of the attack to enemies ahead. Okay, so now that's where Marshall excels, because he's a support hero. You see,
We won't
you got
give
that plus sign
an
there, or the cross sign there. It means he's a support hero. So I'm going to go ahead and use more skill medals. I'm going to go ahead. I want to work on getting him built up to 20 if I can. Okay. I'm going to have to wait till next week now to get him any of his skills up to 20 again. So, but that should, something I forgot to do is see where my power was at. Actually, okay. I was at 18.96 million before I started doing this on my first squad. I think I was at 12.7 or something like that on the second. I don't remember how far up though. I was right around 12.7, I think. So second and third squads hasn't really done much yet, but getting Marshall to four star and adding those skill medals, that pushed me all the way up from 1896 to 1912 on my first squad. Now let's go ahead and come back in here. We'll figure out a purple to use. Now I could either go for increasing Mason's Wall of Honor level, or actually both him or Violet, and I'll show you how to do that in case you're not familiar with that. Those two are both tank heroes, so what I'm going to do is find my tank building. Shouldn't it be over here? No, or alright, here it is. Okay, so I can see Kim's icon on my tank building. That means I have shards for her that I can increase her Wall of Honor level. She's at level 7 right now. I'm gonna go ahead and I can promote her and get to level 8 now. Now, and you'll see here with your for every 50 levels on Wall of Honor, you increase basically it creates a boost for everybody on that same squad that she's on. Okay, Mason actually has shards as well, so we'll go ahead and increase from 28 to 29. And okay, I've already promoted Violet to UR on this one, and she's already back up to 5 star, so I'm not too worried about promoting her right now. Plus, I can buy her shards in the Alliance store. Let's see if I've already bought them. The other thing here, Mason, I can buy shards for him as well on this profile, but not on the other profile yet. I don't have enough to buy all of them though, so. And I still want to make sure I have Alliance points left over for, so I can buy shields for Battle Day. Because there's a chance I'm going to want to have shields up so I don't get attacked by opponents when it comes time to Battle Day. Let's go ahead and get him up here.
I'm not a good father.
Because he is on my second team. So this will
I'm not a good father.
This actually will boost my, he's going to get him to 5 stars, so let's see how much he adds up. And plus I can plan on getting his skill level increased as well. So 33,000 is what it now. So now he's on my Wall of Honor as well on top of that. Alright, yeah, I'm going to have to, again, I'll get the skill medals, which I'm going to have to get from the various stores or from arms race tasks and stuff. Now let's go for the blues.
Did I miss anything?
Okay. I don't really care. I don't really think... no, I don't even have any blue heroes on any of my
enemies,
teams, but,
there are treasures in this world.
so it doesn't really matter, but... He's going to be 5 star pretty soon himself, and look at that, blue hero at over 1 million power. Let's see who my weakest is, who's actually on a team. Elsa?
I'm the star tonight.
So she's got 1.061 million.
Did I miss anything?
So blue Ambolt is not even 5 star, actually has more power than her. And because she's only 2.1, it looks like. So it's going to take time to get to her, where she gets her turn in the purple shard universe. All right, next, let's go ahead and use up all our EXP. But before I do, I'm going to come over here to the hero section. Now, for one, I can either use get hero shards or exclusive weapon shards out of this. I always go for the exclusive weapon shards personally. Now, for those of you guys who aren't far enough along on your servers, you eventually, after I think during season 1, you'll be able to get an exclusive weapon for Kim, and who else? I think Tesla, and I forget who else. But I only have exclusive weapon for Kim personally at the moment. Now, I also have these EXP chests. Now, these are based on your current your headquarter level. So, if you're in the middle of a headquarter upgrade, you might want to not do these yet. And Since I've already done the I've already got the 7 million box open here. It might be worthwhile for me to wait on that. Go ahead and get these out of here. Might be better for me to just go ahead and wait on that, because now it's going to be a while before I get HQ 29. I'm at 28 now, but I still have other stuff going on here. Like I still got 11 days left on my tech center before it's even done upgrading, and I still got to work the tank missile aircraft center upgrades too, which that's another story there. Okay, so how about we go ahead and just use what's already on
The
hand.
future is ours.
So I'm just going to use what EXP I have on hand, but not my chest. I'll go ahead and save the chest for maybe, because then once I get to HQ 29, those chests will give me even more EXP than they do as a 28. So if I need them for, to help me get the 7.2 million box, or if it's a tighter race with versus, then okay, I'll go ahead and open some up. But right now, I ideally don't want to do that. So let's go ahead and do upgrade. Okay, I'm done with him for headquarters levels.
Invaders are destined to fail.
Okay. Now we can get to, come on.
I don't like it here, but I'm lucky to have you.
This is kind of how I work it. Just work my way down from strongest to weakest in terms of who I have points for. But now, when you get to my other profile, you're going to see that I have a few heroes who aren't on any teams yet, who are gold, but I do want to work on them as projects. Like Lucius, Morrison, and I can't remember if it was Williams or someone else. Okay. All right. So exclusive.
Want to grab a drink?
See, now I have these. Now she's the only one I have exclusive weapons for, so I don't really care about saving these unis for anybody else. So, okay, an extra 13 million in power there. So, or 13,000, I mean. So, all right, we were up at 1912. So let's see where we're at now. 1919. Okay, we got second squad almost to 12.8 million now, and third squad still at 11.6 something. So didn't get much out of the third squad, but definitely got a little bit out of second, and very noticeable difference on first squad this week. Okay, now let me explain why versus points are very important. Okay, let's look at these boxes. See, I got 13 million now. Very easily got way past the 7.2 here. Okay, you get Valor badges. That's the important thing here. Every time you open a box, you get a Valor badge, or a certain number of Valor badges. Let's see how many we get from start to finish. You get 50 plus some diamonds. Another 50, so that's 100 plus some diamonds. And resources. Now, a lot of people, especially when they're pushing hard on HQ upgrades, important building upgrades, a lot of times they're short on RSS. So those little things can add up. Okay, 100 plus you get blue shards there. All right, plus. Now, premium chips too. That's another thing. You need these for drone upgrades, and yeah, you need to be able to accumulate these. So the more you can open these boxes, the more you can accumulate these chip materials needed to do more drone upgrades as well. So that's 200 Valor badges so far, just down in the first three boxes. Now the next three, let's do the Valor badges only this time. There's another 50, another 50. So that's what, 300 so far, 400. 600, 800, and 1200. So you get a total of 1200 Valor badges, every day by opening all 9 versus boxes. Now I realize that the versus boxes can be very challenging to get all of them open, and I'll show you how you can make the job easier on yourself. Now we'll see where we're at on this. Now this is a not so. See, actually, he didn't even get as many as this guy for today's. He did, man. He had a solid day there. Yeah, you see, I'm at the top there with the Alliance. Where's this sailor? Number 4 there. Wow. And almost all, a vast majority of that came from today. That's a nice job there. Okay, but now why are these Valor badges important? All right, so I'm going to show you. Let's go ahead and collect these resources. Okay, I can deal with I can do the recruits later. All right, here's my tech building. Let me hit the potion icon. All right here, versus. Now see, I'm only at 90% done on versus points, and everything from versus down requires Valor badges to do. And for those of you guys wanting to boost your power on your squads, right here, Special Forces is where it's at. You hit this hard, and you're going to, that's going to be the biggest driver of pushing your power levels up on your squads. You see I'm at 48%. You need, I think it was 40% on Special Forces to unlock these. And then you see here, I need a level 8, I need a garage 4 you got to do with the monthly pass, and 4th garage. And then 30 tech center needs Special Forces at 40%. But that's also, you got to have be a level 30, have a HQ 40 base with a level 30 tech center, I think, to open that up and work with, and that's where you need oil, if I'm not mistaken. Oil you're going to need to increase from HQ 30 to 31 and beyond. You got 31 to 35 now, and I know I saw a 35 in our world chat recently. Yeah, see, there's one right here. There's a 31 right there. There's Iceman 99, whatever. Okay, there's a couple of 31s already there. All right, so that kind of covers that with, I forgot. Let me come back into here. Let's go on to versus. So most of this is maxed out. Now you see I do have several things here I still got to work on. And the higher you get these, the easier it gets to score versus points. It doesn't take as much speed ups or other work to do it. So I'll show you. Get more points for completing radar tasks. That's maxed out. Get more points for using speed ups. That's maxed out. Hero for recruiting heroes. That's maxed out. Unlock the 4 to 6 rewards box in Alliance Duel. So again, even if you score the points, you're not going to get the rewards from the tier 4 through 6 boxes if you don't have that unlocked. Increase all points except from purchasing diamonds during Alliance Duel. Okay, so, and then next, here's what I need to work on. Get more points for increasing building power, for increasing tech power, for training units, for killing rival units. And then this will unlock the 7 through 9 reward boxes, the 2.6, the 3.6, and the 7.2 million boxes. And then what else we have here? Points for dispatching trucks. Now there's certain days that you only really want to be dispatching gold trucks or doing gold secret tasks. Alright, so completing secret tasks and duels, that's another one that I can be scoring more points on. Recruiting survivors as well. And then the last one, earning points, all earned points during Alliance Duel. So, yeah, I got to work more on these, but right now, because I only do these on Tech Day, because the Tech Day is the only day that calls for Valor badges. Age of Science. If you come over here, use Valor Badges. That's the only versus duel day that asks for Valor Badges. So the only time I'm going to use Valor Badges normally is on Tech Day. That's it. I will do any other tech, whatever other tech there is, preferably that does not require Valor Badges. Unless maybe I have an abundance of Valor Badges, then that's another question here. But now let's go ahead and see just what are we working with there. If I want to do that, well, okay. I got 1,600, I need 1,600 Valor Badges to do that upgrade, and I have over 51,000. So, I mean, I can make a good argument for let's put some more focus on this, whether or not it's going to score me points for using Valor Badges, because I have plenty to work with anyway. But so right now, though, as you see there, I got the this upgrading. So after that one's done, which I could actually finish right now using one of my profession skills. I'm gonna come over here to my profession building. This Research Now button will actually decrease my research time by 20 hours. So 1,200 minutes, that's 20 hours. So just to demonstrate it, since we're here anyway, as you see, I have 13 hours left on it. I can go ahead and use this now and start a new research project if I want to. But before I do that, let's come over here into the progress. Total mobilization. Okay, so building power, increased tech power. So I'm going to score points for increasing tech power later this evening. So that would be one of those, I would rather let that thing keep cooking until I can get the versus points for that. And by, with the time that's left on it, I'm going to get those points for that regardless. And, even if I just let it finish off on its own, even without speed ups, I'm still going to get the points for increasing tech power. Now, it has a cooldown time of about 2 days on it. So once I use it, I can't use it again for 2 days. So I would rather use this, I would save this until I have a new tech task that has at least, I don't know, maybe that takes maybe a couple of days to complete, where I can shorten it down by 20 hours, and hopefully by the time that task is ready to be harvested, I guess you will, on another versus day or even on an arms race event, then I'll hopefully be ready to use it again. So I'm going to save that. All right. I think that covers everything here. Let's, while we're at it, come over here to my other profile and see what we can get out of that one. This one I've been lagging on power, and you're going to see how much difference there is on, actually, I'm going to come over to my wall. At the house there. And you see I got 12.31 million on my first squad, 8.5 on my second, and 6.5 on my third. Let's go ahead and burn all these recruit tickets first. Didn't quite get as many this week as I normally tend to get. I usually tend to get a good 250 even ish. I've even sometimes gotten closer to 300. So, but it's still it's not bad. At least 100 is what I'm looking for, what I ideally like to get. So, okay, good number of at least 10 shards there. Okay, now before I go any further, Alright, let's go to my tech center on this one. I'm going to show you where I'm at on versus on this one. 86%. I'm not as far along on tech research, on versus research on this profile. Now, see, I don't even have the other layers unlocked yet. That I don't know if maybe it's something season related. I can't remember. But I don't even have the options down there below this 7 to 9 box that I did have on my other profile. So I'm not going to score as many points based on that. And all right, so now who do we have? Do we have anybody here? No, just one.
In the mood for some dance moves?
So one hero only who has shards, well, actually I forgot. My first squad, again, it's all 5-star. Everybody on my first squad is 5-star. Yeah. So Mason, I'm trying to get him up to as close to level 160 on his Wall of Honor as I can. Let's go ahead and come over here to the tank center so we can increase Murphy's. Okay, Marshall, we can raise him up 1. Okay, see, he's at 75 now. I want to try to get him to 160. And we're getting ready to start season 1 on this profile. And now, see, the thing on Mason, during season 1, and it's very early in season 1, you can actually promote him from purple to gold. I'm going to show you what you need to do that. I actually have the part that is needed. Gotta find it first. Is it in here? No. Thought it was over here. Oh, wait a minute. I forgot. I'm on my newer profile. I don't have the part yet. I do have it on my other profile. So that's another. In the interest of time, I just won't worry about that. Okay, but I want him as close to high level 160 as I can. And the reason why is because when you promote him from purple to gold in season 1, he's going to go from 5-star purple to 3-star gold. And then it's going to take purple shards to increase his tier level once he's gold, but it's going to take twice as many purple shards as normal. So to go from 3-star to 5-star as a purple, you need 800 shards, but as a gold, a purple promoted to gold, he's going to need 1,600 shards. So I think, yeah. So he's the only one I'm going to spend any purple shards on at all right at the moment. Until his promotion's done, I'm not giving anybody else any purple shards. Okay, that got me. See, and I'm still all that, and I'm still not even at 3.6 million bucks. All right, so nobody else on the Wall of Honor. Now let's look at. Okay, right now I'm working on Carly, trying to 5-star her.
Anything fun to do around here?
So all my gold shards, my universal gold shards, I'm only using on her. I don't have enough for her alone, so I can only do that one little level. So, all right, now I've already used all the purples. Let's see, can we use blue?
Did I miss anything?
I don't even have enough blue shards, so all that, and I don't even have enough points to get to that 7.2 million bucks. Before we start getting to the EXP, let's go ahead and see if I can do any
With me around, victory is guaranteed.
Okay, I've already used skill medals, so it's not very likely I'm going to be able to do.
Wanna grab a drink?
We won't give an inch.
Okay, I can do one upgrade here on Marshall. That's it. Maybe one more on there too. Okay, those help, but not going to be enough. So now I'm going to need the EXP, but I'm going to probably want more EXP than I have to work with. Let's see. How much EXP do I have at the moment? Wait. Okay, I got 865 million EXP. I might want to use some of these though, so But now here's the thing. I'm in the middle of a headquarters upgrade, and at 10 days, there's a decent chance that I'll have 27 complete by next week. Because you gotta factor in, I'm gonna probably be using speed ups on possibly on this at some point in time during the week, and hopefully by this time next week that'll be a 27. So in that case, I want to try to avoid using those EXP chests if I can. I don't know that I'll be able to.
Join me for some training.
Okay, look, I actually did get the 7.2 million box open, so yeah, we can do that.
The future is ours.
Okay, now here's where I was talking about, where I have a couple of UR heroes who aren't on any teams yet. Right now, they're just in project status. I got Swift and Morrison.
Back in my youth,
So they're not going to be worth much of a shit for me at the moment.
Back in my youth, I was quite...
487,000, and then he's a missile attacker, so if I come over to the missile tab, let's see, who do I have as who's my weaker attacker? This guy.
I don't like it here.
So it's
I'm
not
lucky to have you.
It's not that far away from where I might want to add,
Back in my youth, I was quite the charmer.
yeah, so he's not too far away from where I might want to replace
I don't
Bronze
like
with
it
him.
here. But
So once I get through doing Tesla, I'm going to use whatever left or whatever crumbs I can on these two here. Just, again, they're projects. They're not on a team, and I'm not super high priority on getting them upgraded at the moment.
The future is ours.
Back in my youth, I was quite the charmer.
Okay, we're at 497 now, so he's getting a lot closer to Braz now.
Don't let your guard down.
What was Braz at again?
I don't like it here.
534. Okay. So yeah, he's still not there yet. But once he's got more power than Braz, I'm going to be replacing Braz with him on my third team, though. So, all right, that's enough there. I'll go ahead and see, I got 8.2 million. Not nearly a stellar performance here, but I still got all the boxes open, so get more Valor badges out of it. And come over here to, let's see, I thought the Valor badges are over here. Yeah, 10,000. So I'm not so well off on the Valor badges on this, because 10,000, you'd be surprised, you can run down to about half that amount very quickly on when doing on Tech Day. Anyway, that covers everything here, I think, and that's why Versus is important to you again. Like I say, a lot of your power is going to, actually, since we're mentioning it here, come back here to the Tech Center. My Special Forces is at 37% versus, what did you see there, 46, 48%, whatever it was on my other profile. And Valor badges are needed for everything from Versus down this way. Everything here requires Valor badges. How many do I need there? 927. 927, okay, so another 927. Oh, this one's in, no, these are cooking right now. 927. Another 927. Okay, so yeah, as you see there, you only get close to 1,000 needed for each task here. So if I end up doing, like, let's just say 4 or 5 tech tasks in that same day, I'm burning through half of those Valor badges on that same day. So that's why it's very important to get those Valor badges from the Versus boxes. Very, very useful. Okay, that's all I got for this. I appreciate you guys watching. Hope you guys got some very useful information out of this, and All right, we'll have another hopefully useful video for you guys coming soon. Thanks.